One of the more fascinating teams going into the 2026 NBA season has to be the Indiana Pacers. They shocked the world, went to the NBA Finals, put up a bigger fight than anybody expected against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I thought they were going to win Game 7, but unfortunately Tyrese Haliburton ruptured his Achilles in the first quarter of that game. He's already been ruled out for the 2026 season, and to add insult to injury, their third best player, fourth best player, Miles Turner, who's been there since 2015, left them for their division rival, the Milwaukee Bucks. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? The Pacers made a very maybe lucky trade or smart trade when they traded back with the New Orleans Pelicans. They gave the Pelicans their first round pick at number 23 to get their first round pick back in 2026. That pick was traded to the Raptors in the Siakam trade, then traded to New Orleans in the Ingram trade. And it looks very smart since Haliburton is going to be out all of next year's season. And their center depth right now is Isaiah Jackson, Jay Huff, and James Wiseman. It may be one of my bigger hot takes, but I think honestly, if this is the way they're going to operate, they should sell high on Pascal Siakam. They should try to get something for him in terms of depth, terms of draft capital, because next year you may end up with a top 10 pick in the NBA draft with no Haliburton and no Miles Turner. We can't really assume this team is going to go into the luxury tax. I'd like to think that they were going to go into the luxury tax to re-sign Miles Turner if Haliburton didn't get injured, but we don't know that for sure. Are they going to make some cost-cutting moves at one point? Are they going to trade away an Obi Toppin? Are they going to move a Mathurin before he needs an extension? Are they going to trade away a TJ McConnell? I'm not too sure. Now, I'm excited about some young guys on this team. Cam Jones, Taylor Peter, two guys they got in the second round. I'm excited about Johnny Furphy as well. And then with this roster, I would like to get Wiseman if I do have the roster spot for him. He's currently out for 4 to 6 months with the Achilles injury still. Great. Well, he could be back at one point. I do need to, I think, release somebody, which, yeah, I know Dennis has been a good summer league player, but I'm probably going to choose Wiseman over him. Even though he kind of wants way too much money, like $8.5 million is ridiculous. We'll do the 1+1 for him, and I'll recover here. So going into next year's season, TJ McConnell is going to be the starting one. I don't know if that's going to be a guarantee throughout the whole year. Like, I'm not afraid of making Andrew Nembhard the starting one. We're going to have Mathurin at the 3, Siakam at the 4, probably not Jarris Walker at the 5. It's probably going to be Jay Huff, and then we definitely, so Isaiah Jackson is still hurt. Oh man, this team does not have a lot of big man depth. So Obi Toppin and Jarris Walker will get like 20 minutes off the bench. We're going to go 25 to Neesmith. Let's go about 12 to Shepard. I'd like to go 12 to Johnny Furphy. I'm excited about him next year. And then let's go 33 to Nembhard, who I'm not sure if is ready for that amount of minutes. And then we'll go 26 to Jay Huff, 36 to Siakam. Obviously, we can get some other guys in there if injuries do occur. And it's going to stink to not have Haliburton throughout the year. I hope 2K doesn't make this team too good, because I want to get a Darren Peterson, a Cameron Boozer, or an AJ DeBanton to the team. I mean, Siakam, if he does have really good numbers at the deadline, I would think about trading Siakam before that contract continues to ascend, before he inevitably regresses at some point in his career. And why are we 10-7, 2K? I don't like this at all right now. Siakam's averaging 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Jay Huff, like, we are above 500 with this as our starting center, who's been okay as a floor spacer. But what I would like to do is extend Aaron Neesmith as he's extension eligible. I mean, I could do this next offseason as well, so maybe not. I don't need to do it right now. But we're here at the deadline with a 28-24 record. I wish we were a little bit worse. I mean, I guess this is making the front office and ownership look smart for allowing Miles Turner to leave, as the Milwaukee Bucks are 20-30 right now. It looks like Miles Turner is hurt. No, wait, don't tell me they traded him. What is going on? Yeah, he's in San Antonio now, which is a little bit ridiculous. So I don't know if I want to be a seller at the deadline. Like, Pascal Siakam has amazing numbers. He may never get to these numbers again. Do I think about trading Siakam? I know that's kind of crazy, but is that worth it? Benedict Mathurin could be a restricted free agent at the end of the year. I mean, TJ McConnell's been great. I should probably try to sell high on TJ McConnell. He's 33 years old. I know, like, he's now a legend in Indiana and the fans love him. He's a fan favorite. But he may regress at 33. That's $11 million a year, and I could probably get a first-round pick for him. Yeah, and I'm going to get the Atlanta swap best with San Antonio and Kelly Olynyk's expiring for TJ McConnell. I have to be all over that. I know a draft night trade they made in the past between Indiana and San Antonio didn't work out. Kawhi for George Hill, but I think this one can work out for us in the long term. Now, can I get a hint at what Benedict Mathurin would want? I don't really know what he would be expected. I don't even know if I went to upcoming free agents. I can't really see that. As somehow Kyrie is in Golden State. I don't know what's going on right now. So I think we're going to just stay the course. I mean, Yeah, Matherin is the tough guy, or Siakam might be the tough guy. Let me just see what the trade market would look like. Yeah, like unless I'm trading him to Portland, it's just way too tough to trade somebody making how much money? Like 40 or 50 million dollars a year. Like this goes up 45 to 48 to 52. Don't be shocked if I trade him in the offseason. I think it'll be a little bit easier to move him then. So I'm gonna make Andrew Nemhard the starting point guard. And then I would like to get Cam Jones a decent amount of minutes. How's Furphy been? He's shooting 39 from 3. Let's get him into the starting lineup. Let's give Cam Jones about 12 minutes. Shepard's been struggling, so I'm actually going to remove him from the rotation. I'd like to see what Taylor Peter can do. And then I want Isaiah Jackson to play a decent amount as well. Oh, man, we're 4 games above 500. I mean, I guess it's the depth. I guess it's the vibes of this team. Now, we are going on a little bit of a skid right now, but we're probably going to make the playing tournament in the Eastern Conference, which is crazy. I was hoping we were going to get a top 10 pick. Oh, my God. We're going to go like 500. And we just lost Pascal Siakam with an injury as well. So, Jokic ends up winning MVP. Cooper Flagg is your Rookie of the Year. Dylan Harper, 6th man. Wemby, Depoy. Most improved goes to Moussa Diabate, which could happen since he's going to be maybe the starting center there. I don't know if it's going to be Mason Plumlee or Kalkbrenner. We're probably not going to get anybody on an all. Actually, you know what? Siakam could get it, but he does not. He added the numbers to definitely get it. Khalil Ware and Bam, both on all defensive team. We're not going to get any rookies on all rookie team. We ended the season as the 6th seed. I hate this team, man. Come on. Why did you have to be so good? 42 and 40. I mean, that's not even that good. It's just the East is garbage, man. How does Philly go oh my God. How did they go 35 and 47? Like Boston was bad. They played it smart. That's how I should have been without Haliburton. Siakam ended up getting an injury. He will be back in this series. I think we're playing the Knicks. Matherin, 35 from 3. Haliburton is healthy, but since he's been rolled out, I'm not going to play him in the playoffs at all. So I think I'm going to go to Isaiah Jackson and James Wiseman over Jay Huff. So we're going to go about 20, or we can go 30 to Jackson, 18 to Wiseman. I still want to start Siakam. And, like, we have Jarris Walker. I mean, he's not going to be as good as Siakam, but, like, we can kind of offset the loss there if we did trade Siakam. Let's go 30 to Mather and 30 to Nesmith. Let's go about 34 to, honestly, all 3 of these guys. And Siakam as well. We can go 35 to. Final 10 minutes. Who do I trust here? We do have Olynyk, who played kind of well for us. I think I'm going to trust Furphy the most, so we'll play Johnny Furphy about 10 minutes, taking on the Knicks. I mean, these two teams have played each other the last 2 playoffs. The Pacers are 2-0. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat them. Brunson has 45 on us. Nesmith, 24. Toppin, 23. Game 2 goes to the New York Knicks. Oh my God, they blew us out. That was not great. 50 combined between Siakam and Walker. Not nearly enough. We lose game 3, 117-101. 30 for Siakam. Double-double for Isaiah Jackson. And let's see what happens in game 4. We end up getting swept. The Knicks won 130-103. Damn, a lot of these games were blowouts. Actually, every single game was a blowout. So what was the point of making the playoffs? I wish I could tell you. All right, so Cooper Flagg is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Trae Young is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. So technically, the team that drafted Trae Young beats Trae Young in the finals as the Dallas Mavericks win it all. Anthony Davis is your Finals MVP. Do we have anybody retiring at the end of the year? I'd like to override the Steph retirement. I think DeRozan might have 1 year left as well. LeBron we can let ride off. I can override it. Let's do it one more time. Anybody else? Clay, I think you got at least 1 more year. Might as well retire with Steph next year. Chris Paul heads to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I feel like Chris Paul is done after the 2026 season. So here we are. It is the night of the draft lottery. We're not going to get a lottery pick, unfortunately. Our pick is going to be at number 19. That trade we made involving TJ McConnell ended up being pick 20. So I do have 19 and 20. We could try to consolidate those picks to move up in the draft. I mean, if we look at the mocks right now, we're projected to get Darius Cuff and Bennett Sturts. Wouldn't mind either one of those point guards. Wouldn't mind drafting a backup point guard entirely, or excuse me, in general. I think this is where I should look at a Pascal Siakam trade. Nothing right now, but I'm sure I could find a team with cap space that would look to add a co-star there. Milwaukee, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I can't believe they moved Miles Turner. I don't know if it was for draft capital or what. Does Chicago want to streamline this? You guys really gave Vucevic an extension, excuse me. I can get 13, 15, and maybe a 2028 first rounder, 3 first-round picks, and some salary filler for Siakam. I don't know if that's worth it. I feel like I could probably get something a little bit more intriguing. I don't know if Washington, like, they have so much young depth right now. I know a lot of these guys are under team control. I mean, I don't know if I could steal Bub from them. Could I steal probably not Sar from them? Definitely not Trey Johnson. Like, I could get Will Riley, but he's a little bit of a project. What about, can I somehow rob the Trailblazers here? Can I get 2 first-round picks in 28 and 2030? I get Hansen Yang or Yang Hansen, who would be my starting center next year, and I get Tumani Kamara for Siakam. I don't know if this is robbing them, but, I mean, I don't hate this for them, because then you could still have a lineup of Scoot, Sharp, Denny, Siakam, and Klingon. Like, that's still really good. I don't even know if they would accept this or not. They say no. I don't know if I have anybody else to throw in just to get it done. Like, I don't want to throw in any first. I would love to do this deal. I don't know if I can get 3 seconds involved. I don't really want to give up the 20th pick, but I would. Really? What about if I take out the 2031st? So I get the swap bets with Milwaukee in 28, Kamara and Yang for Siakam. And I'll throw in 2 second rounders. If they say no to this, then I'll look for something else. Damn, I really wanted that one to get done. I don't think the Pelicans would counter this, but I'm going to offer them Pascal Siakam for Trey Murphy, Derek Queen, a 28 first, and Kevon Mooney. They're going to say no. Why do I feel like we're close to getting this done? They're saying we're not interested in this deal. It doesn't mean... Oh, man. What about if I throw in 4 second rounders? Does that get it done? It does not. I just don't want to trade away, like, Haliburton, obviously, Nembhard. I mean, I don't mind moving Obi Toppin, but that's a lot of depth to give up. I mean, I don't know if I'm more intrigued about this deal. I mean, I get Murphy, who I feel like fits this team well, and if I don't afford, or if I don't pay Benedict Mathurin, a good replacement there. I get Derek Queen, who could be the 5 for us next year. I get a 28 first, and I get Kevon Mooney. What about if I throw in Isaiah Jackson? Does that get this deal done? Let's see. Trade exception. Okay, what about... I'm going to keep looking at the market. I have no idea how aggressive the Hornets would want to get around LaMelo Ball. Could I somehow do Siakam and Isaiah Jackson for pick 3 in Concanipple? Doesn't seem like they want to do that, but they do have the... let's see. I'm interested about the 3rd pick in the draft. So if I got the 3rd pick, and let's say Liam McNeely for Siakam, could I at least get a counter? Really? And if I threw in Isaiah Jackson as well? Wow, I can't really find a Siakam suitor whatsoever. I know I'm spending a lot of time on this. Obviously, this would be a blockbuster trade. What about if I got 3 and 11? They have some nice draft capital as well, so I'm not even going to ask for a player. Like, I would maybe ask for Trey Mann. I don't really want Miles Bridges. I mean, I could maybe flip Trey Mann. What about Trey Mann, 3 and 11 for Siakam? They don't want to do that. And if I throw in Isaiah Jackson... Why do I feel like I can get this deal done? I mean, 3 and 11 is a pretty good return for Siakam. Oh, man, this is tough. And what about if I got a future first rounder? We'll say from the Heat, because who knows about the Heat? Can we do this? Really? What about if we just did this? Okay. I don't know what I can move Siakam for. I feel like he's so tough to gauge the value of him on the market. I'm going back to the Blazers, and I didn't dangle Isaiah Jackson in the previous trade. Does that get it done? I hate you guys. Just do this trade, please, with me. I'll give you 3 second rounders. Oh my god. And I'll give you pick 20. I get Yang, Kamara, and a first. Ugh. It's not even... I feel like that could have a return. Maybe I just run it back with Siakam. Let's just see how the draft goes, and then I could still move him. I just wanted another piece to move on draft night. Thunder get all the good guys. Cameron Boozer. That would have been nice instead of Siakam. He would have been like 50 million cheaper at one point. All right, so I ended up taking Braden Burries, who's going to be playing, I believe... I thought it was at UConn next year. I could be completely wrong. I'll double check that. And then Nicolas Avlidas, who could have been in the NBA draft from Greece. He's actually going to Virginia Tech next year. We snagged both these guys at 19 and 20, so 2 wings. So I was tripping. I was thinking of Braylon Mullins. So Braden Burries, yeah, going to Arizona, and then Avlidas, or Avdalas, who's going to Virginia Tech. So we're going to sign both those guys. I'm going to pick up the team option on Walker. Hopefully Wiseman wants a little bit less in free agency. Going to pick it up on Shepard, Cam Jones, and Tillion Peter. I mean, 2.6 million for Huff. I might as well pick that up. Benedict Mathurin, we will give the qualifying offer to. He's got 5 offers. Oh my God, Philly. I'm going to lose Mathurin for nothing. I mean, maybe I could try to work out a sign and trade. Actually, I was able to get a deal done. Trade Finder worked, and we're going to trade Pascal Siakam now to the Charlotte Hornets. They're going all in around LaMelo. We're getting Cameron Boozer. I'm getting the last year of Miles Bridges, and I'm giving them Ben Shepherd. There we go. So with that trade, can also allow me to bring back Benedict Mathurin. So we're going to be off of the 22 million of Bridges, who doesn't feel like an Indiana Pacer, I know. I could try to flip him, but I guess he can help us next year, right? So we'll see. Mathurin is not accepted the Philly offer yet. That's crazy. They're giving him 4 for 125. I hate you, Daryl Moore. You're really trying. 4 for 138. That is so much money. That's over 30 million a year for Mathurin. I mean, does Philly? I guess they could afford that. I don't know. I guess Paul George retired. So I guess I'll do that and trade him. And I'll be realistic with the sign and trade. Like, I'm not getting anything great back. So we'll match it. But I'm sending him to Philadelphia. There's no way I'm paying him 32 million a year. I feel like we could replace him in the aggregate. So Keon Ellis would be interesting. Maybe Janai Broom I could pick up because they have a Dembona. All right, let's just do Benedict Mathurin for Janai Broom. And I would like to recoup some second rounders. So give me 4 seconds. That's what we're going to do. If you look at like the Nickeil Alexander Walker sign and trade, you don't have a lot of leverage in a sign and trade. So we're going to get 4 seconds and Janai Broom for Benedict Mathurin, and they're going to agree to that. So, yeah, we could try to bring back some guys in free agency. I mean, right now we have Isaiah Jackson and Jay Huff. It ain't great. We have plenty of power forwards. I may think about trading Obi Toppin right now, who had a very good year last year at 28 years old, but I'd like to see what we can get out of Jarris Walker this season. And I'm going to trade away Obi Toppin and 2 second-rounders for a 2027 unprotected first from the Sacramento Kings. And now we have a little bit of cap space. I'm going to go after a big fish in Pacers terms. We're going to go out and give Isaiah Hartenstein about $68 million guaranteed over 4 years. I can't believe he got like $28 million a year. Like, I feel like he'd be a full mid-level guy now. So yeah, let's sign Isaiah Hartenstein 4 years, 68. Also, sign and trades can help you out a little bit. We just created a massive $27 million trade exception. Not sure if we'll ever use it. We're going to renounce the rights there on James Wiseman, but that is definitely nice to have. So we're going to welcome back Tyrese Haliburton to like a completely different team next year and the start of like a new phase of Pacers basketball. As De'Aaron Fox didn't get paid by the Spurs, I mean, we haven't seen the extension happen yet. I assume it's still going to happen this offseason. So Haliburton, welcome back. Nembhard's an 85. Walker's up to an 83. I'm actually probably going to start him over Cameron Boozer next year, but Boozer's definitely like the long-term answer at the 4. And I'm going to lock up Aaron Nesmith on a 3-year extension worth 40. We'll do a 4-year extension with a player option on the last year. So basically the a little bit more than the middle-level exception, or I think a little bit less actually. So let's go here into the 2027 season. It's going to be Haliburton, Nembhard, Nesmith, Walker, Hartenstein. Yes, we'll have Miles Bridges come off the bench. We're going to have Cameron Boozer probably get 24 minutes a night. We'll go 29 to Walker. Let's go 30 to Hartenstein. 26 to Nesmith's fine. 30 to Nembhard. 37 to Haliburton. Leaves me about 4 minutes left. We can go about 14 to Broom. I guess we can go about like 12 to Isaiah Jackson. Okay, so 12 to Isaiah Jackson. Who do I want to play here? I think I'll split them up 9 minutes apiece. Let's go 9 to Berries. And let's go 9 to Berries. And then we can go 9 to Johnny Furphy. And then, like, I may buy out Miles Bridges at one point as well. I'll probably try to trade him. We start the season 1-4. All right, so unfortunately, Aaron Nesmith went down with an injury. I think this is where I want to get, like, Talion Peter into the starting lineup. Why not? Let's see what he can do for just, like, a couple weeks. We are 15-10 on the year. I feel like the high-tempo offense could be fine for Peter. I mean, I'm getting flashbacks as a Knicks fan watching Aaron Nesmith torch my franchise in the Eastern Conference Finals. So Peter, who had the highest true shooting in college basketball last year, could definitely do the same. Nesmith broke his ankle, so he's still going to be out for a couple weeks. Peter, yeah, like the guy, of course, he's shooting 40% from the free throw line when he's just elite from 2 and from 3. All right, so yeah, I'm not going to bring back Miles Bridges. He's been fine this year. I'm still going to try to look to move him at one point just to free up some touches elsewhere. Nembhard's been good. He still has 2 years left on this deal. We did just get Nesmith back, so Peter is going to be out of the starting lineup. He shot 36% from 3. But yeah, if I did look, I mean, it's gonna be tough to find a salary dump for $22 million mid-season. But I think I found something here. So Terrence Mann has 2 years left on the deal. He's been sent around a bunch. I'm going to send Miles Bridges to Memphis and a second for Terrence Mann and that first. I will save $7 million this year against the cap, which is great for us. We're going to, I think, use a little bit of a trade exception for them. And then we're going to get that deal done. So that's going to free up roster spots. And we get a lottery protected first for a team. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this year, so we'll be unprotected next year as they're off to a 17-7 start, which was an interesting acquisition by them. So how do I want to allocate some more of these minutes? I think we can go like 28 or 27 to Boozer. I like Walker. We can go 30. We can even think about Walker at the 3. You know what? Let's get kind of crazy here. Let's go 25 to Nesmith off the bench. Let's go 30 to Walker, 30 to Boozer, 32 to Hartenstein, 30 to Nembhard is fine, 37 to Haliburton is more than fine. He's averaging career high in points, 10.5 assists, but the efficiency is down a little bit. Gives me about 12 more minutes. I'd like to play Furphy a little bit more, Burries a little bit more. I think we're going to drop Broom to like 12 minutes a night, and then 8 minutes. Do I want to give it to Nicholas? I'll give it to Cam Jones for now, but if he struggles with efficiency, we'll get a Nicholas Avdalos in here. I'm going to have to learn how to say his name, as he's going to be a... What's Virginia Tech again? The Hokies? All right, so we're at the deadline with a 32-19. Feel a lot better about this team right now. So shout out to the Charlotte Hornets with Pascal Siakam as the 1 seed. I'm glad to see that trade working out for them right now. They obviously could make a win now move at some point. 23.5 points for Haliburton, 15 for Jarris Walker. Aaron Nesmith not shooting the ball too well off the extension, so we hate to see that. Peter, obviously those are... Johnny Furphy's taking a step back this year as well. How's Cam Jones been? Cam Jones has been pretty good. I don't think I'm going to make any trades at the deadline. The only free agent that we have of note, I mean, Janai Broom's a 2nd-round pick free agent. Same with Cam Jones. Same with Talion Peter. but Jarris Walker is somebody like that's playing into a new deal for sure. And I'm intrigued about him on the 3 because I like his perimeter defense, and I liked it in the playoffs for the Pacers last year. Hartenstein has been good for us. So I don't think I'm going to make any trades. I really like our depth. God forbid an injury does happen. I think I may low for Furphy's minutes a little bit. And Janai Broom, I think we'll get like 10 minutes a night. I'd like to go about 14 to Cam Jones. And then the last 8, I want to get maybe Avdilas in here just to see what he can do throughout the regular season. We'll go 11 deep. Obviously, Carlisle does not have an issue with that. Down goes Nembhard for a little bit. Unfortunately, he suffered he's got left knee tendonitis. He'll be out 2 to 4 weeks. And we are going to finish the season with a 52-30 record. Cooper Flagg wins MVP. Cameron Boozer is your rookie of the year. 13.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 45, 35, 84 splits. AJ Dembele is your 6th man of the year. Wemby Depoy, most improved goes to Jake Laravia. 16 points, 4.7 rebounds, 3 assists. Pretty good stuff from him. There's Donovan Mitchell. Jason Kidd gets coach of the year. Wemby, he is injured, but he's on All-NBA first team. So is LaMelo Ball with Pascal Siakam. All-NBA second team, you have Haliburton, Curry, LeBron, Shea, and Amen Thompson. VJ Edgecombe and a couple Cavs on All-NBA third team. Not going to get any Indiana Pacers outside of Cameron Boozer for all rookie first team. Burries and Avdilas get all rookie second team, even though that might just be a participation thing because Avdilas was not good. We finished as the 2 seed. We did just get Isaiah Hartenstein back. He tore his bicep weight in the year. We ended up finishing, which is a 2.7 point differential though. Not super intimidating. It's because the offense, losing Siakam is going to hurt a little bit. Our defense was top 3 in the East. So Nesmith did not have the best year. What I'm going to do though, Isaiah Jackson was starting. We're going to get Hartenstein back in there. Avdilas not playing in the playoffs. I don't think I'm going to play Janai Broom. So I'm going to go with like a 10-man rotation, which is still kind of like what Carlisle would do. We'll go 18 Isaiah Jackson. Cam Jones was pretty good. Huff, I don't think is going to play actually. So maybe I will go to a 9-man rotation. Do I trust Furphy? Not really. Do I trust Peter? Not really either. So Burries, I don't even know. Let's go 10 to Burries, 10 to Furphy. And hopefully one of them can be efficient. We'll go 15 to Cam Jones, 18 to Jackson. We'll do 23 to Nesmith. We're already going 37, but we should probably go 40 to Haliburton. And we'll go like 32 to Nembhard. All right, let's see how this goes. Round 1 against the Detroit Pistons. Man, this is not an easy matchup. A team that's added Shaedon Sharpe and Damian Lillard, a couple former Blazers. Let's see what happens. We do end up beating our division rival by 24 in game 1, 38 for Haliburton, 17 free throws. He knocked down 15 of them. Then we beat him by 14 in game 2. 19 and 11 for Haliburton, 4 steals as well. 19 for Nesmith. Game 3 goes to the Pacers, 121-101. Haliburton, oh boy. How bad's the injury? High left ankle sprain. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, bro. Oh my God. We were up 3-0. He was having such a good playoffs. That sucks. So Cam Jones, he might start. I mean, I could obviously go Nembhard to the 1, which I think I will do. Oh my God, that is brutal. Nesmith's been shooting well, so we'll throw him in there. I don't even know. I think Cam Jones will get 23 minutes a night now. Burries has been pretty good, so I'll go 16 or 17 to him. Furphy's been abysmal. He's getting benched. We'll try, and we'll go Janai Broom in here for about 13 minutes a night. And then we're going to go 33 to these guys, 33 to Walker, which is, he's been a beast. Jarris Walker's been a stud. We'll go 33 to the Rook. 5 more minutes, we'll go to Janai Broom and Burries. The bench isn't great at this point. Watch us. Oh my God, we lost by 5 in overtime. Walker at 36. Are we going to blow a 3-0 lead? Luckily we do end up winning game 5 by 5. Nesmith, Walker, Boozer, Hartenstein all stepped up. But we got to take on, one of the Bulls or the Nets, it doesn't matter. 2K loves both of those guys. Boozer shot 38% from the field in his first playoff series. The Bulls have Kyrie now. They have Noah Essengay shooting 42 from 3. They're probably going to beat us. They won by 1 in game 1, okay. Boozer 3 of 16. He's been abysmal in the playoffs. Game 2 goes to the Pacers, 104-93. I would love to bench Boozer right now, but for who? Do I do double big with Isaiah Jackson? I don't hate that idea. We'll see how game 3 goes, in which we just won. 98-92. The defense is showing out. What's Haliburton's injury looking like? 2 to 4 weeks still. Game 4 goes to the Bulls. They won by 3. Damn, they won by 1 and they won by 3. Game 5 goes to the Pacers by 13. Barry's went 2 of 10. Yeah, he's stinking it up here in round 2. Just don't shoot it as much. We are going to a game 7. We lost by 12. I have zero confidence we are going to come out and win game 7 at home. We gave up 38 points in the first quarter. Talk about our elite defense, right? Down by 6, 3 minutes to go. Who's stepping up? Is it Jarris Walker? We ended up losing by 1. Are you kidding me? That is such a frustrating series loss. They won by 1. They won by 3. They won by 12 and then by 1. 2 games by 1 point is ridiculous. Oh man, I was rooting for the Hornets for Pascal Siakam to get a ring. They ended up losing in 6. I don't know how. I mean, 2K loves the Bulls. Siakam was pretty good for them in the playoffs. Bulls, Mavericks. Mavericks end up going back-to-back. Cooper Flagg didn't get Finals MVP last year. He gets it this year. KD, Harden, Russ. Oh, wow. Some legends in their own right end up retiring. So I guess Steph or Clay didn't retire. But that's kind of poetic. KD, Russ, and Harden all retiring at the same time. I mean, I think that would be so cool if that actually happened in real life. It is wild their overlap throughout their careers, right? Like Harden leaves, or he gets traded to the Rockets, right? Because they weren't going to pay him. And then KD leaves Russ in 2016. Kevin Durant and James Harden get reunited like 4 years later. Same with like Russ and Harden get reunited like 3 years later in Houston. Kevin Durant plays with Harden in Brooklyn, and then Russ overlaps with Harden or on the Clippers. So I don't know. I don't think we're ever seeing KD and Harden or Westbrook play again. So do we have any first round picks? Back to the topic at hand here. We have 16 via Memphis. Wow, so they actually did make the playoffs from the Miles Bridges trade. I will take that. And then we also get 27 via San Antonio. And then where's my first round pick? 25. So we have 3 first round picks, although they are all non-lottery picks. So I'm going to trade Terrence Mann and 2 late first round picks, as well as a second, to Washington for their 2029 first, which might not be great. Washington's on the rise, but I also wanted to dump the Terrence Mann contract. So Utah's the number 1. They take Micah here from Finland. Number 2 is going to be Caleb Holt to the Pelicans, and Brendan McCoy 3. So Tyron Stokes goes to OKC, and they got DeBanta and Peterson last year. That team is unreal. And I ended up getting Dylan Mingo here at 16 out of Duke. So basically traded Miles Bridges in a second for Dylan Mingo. Don't mind that. J Huff, we're going to let walk. Furphy, I definitely want to bring back for $2.5 million. We'll see how much Walker and Jones are going to cost me. I'll offer all these guys the qualifying offers. Why not? What is the Walker? You're not getting $42 million, dude. What? And if I wanted to use that Mathurin trade exception, it would have to be like right now. I tried to go after like J-Dub, but it's just not happening. LeBron is still 42, or he's still in the NBA at 42. So I don't think I'm going to use the trade exception, which is probably a big L by me. We actually do have some cap space right now. So I'm going to renounce the rights on J Huff. I mean, I'm not giving, so I have about $41 million, but I got to worry about the cap hold of Jarris Walker. I mean, I do need some offense. I would love the idea of Jalen Green here, but he's getting into a bidding war by the Suns and the Pistons. Shaedon Sharpe, I assume he's going to go back to Detroit. I don't know if I love Caleb or Jaden Ivey. Cool Bali, why does he want $55 million? That's a bit ridiculous. I mean, RJ Barrett doesn't really move the ball all that well. I mean, Michael Porter Jr. is an elite 3-point shooter if we don't trust Aaron Nesmith. I mean, I could outbid these teams for sure. Let me go with just as a spot up 3-point shooter. Let's do a 1+1 for Michael Porter Jr. Janai Broome got 3 years, 23 by the Grizzlies. Yeah, he can walk. I'm not giving him that. So enjoy Memphis, Janai. Cam Jones got a deal from the Celtics. Are you kidding me? All right, it's a 1 year, 2.6. I will be matching that. How are the Kings? Why are you giving Jarris Walker 4 for 154? I'm going to hate you guys so much. Do not give him that. Oh my God. Why would you give him that? That's almost $40 million a year for Jarris Walker. Oh man, I don't know. That's so much money. I'll match it, but what are we doing here? Oh my God. So I'm looking at the team right now. I don't know. That's so much money for Jarris Walker. Puts us over the cap. And I have Boozer, but Walker was so good for us down the stretch. I don't know. If I wanted to trade him to the Kings, like what would I even want? I don't really want Zach LaVine. We can bring back Obi Toppin, Nick Clifford. I mean, I would ask for draft capital, and they have some stepping role implications right now. So could I get I gotta just keep Walker. I got to. I can't believe I matched that deal. That's so much money. And then I'm just gonna sign a 3rd string center, and that's probably gonna be it. We could try to do a reunion with Goga or Jalen Smith. I'll give Jalen Smith a 1 year deal. I mean, we have the cap. I might as well. And I should get Taylor Peter back on the qualifying offer. As Giannis just went to Phoenix. So Jalen Green went to Detroit. I guess that means Shaedon Sharpe did not sign anywhere yet. He'll get... Yeah, I guess he'll sign somewhere for cheap. Peter accepts the qualifying offer. Haliburton goes down. Boozer goes up to an 85. Walker up to an 85. I mean, it's a contract year for Andrew Nemhard. We'll see how it works out for him. We're not a big free agency spot here in Indiana, but we will have a little bit of an open cap sheet. I mean, I don't know actually anymore because Walker, why? Sacramento and Philly really screwed me in this video, giving Mathurin and Jarris Walker those deals. What did Mathurin even do in Philadelphia last year? He put up 16 points. I mean, he was pretty good. We probably could have used him. But you know what? I just didn't want to give him $30+ million a year. But I guess with the cap going up, maybe I should have. So Haliburton, Nembhard in the backcourt. We're going to start Walker at the 3, Boozer at the 4, Hartenstein at the 5. We'll go to Michael Porter Jr. and Nesmith, some elite 3-point shooters off the bench. Jalen Smith isn't playing. We'll do 28 to Hartenstein and then 20 to Jackson, which leaves me about 30 minutes here. I would like to go about 14 to Jones. We'll actually go like 18 to Nesmith because I want to go 36 to Haliburton. I want to go 32 to these guys. We'll do 28 to Nembhard. Leaves me about 12 more minutes. Do I go Dylan Mingo? I feel like I should go Braden Burries here. Just a lot of depth on this team, right? Maybe I consolidate it at one point. Let's see if we can get the 2 seed again in the East. All right, so we are pretty much flirting with 500 all year, and we're at the deadline, 3 games under. We can look at our point differential at a 0.7. Our offense, top 6 in the East, but the defense is taking a little bit of a hit this year. We look at our player stats. Haliburton leading the way with 20 points, 9.7 assists. Pretty good efficiency. Really good efficiency. 61% true shooting. Cameron Boozer has taken a step this year. That's who we traded Pascal Siakam for. Jarris Walker has been good for us this year. He suffered just a ankle sprain. Dylan Mingo got some playing time with a Haliburton injury. He had 6.9 assists. There's been Michael Porter Jr., a great 3-point shooter. Nembhard's been solid, but I just know that Nembhard is a free agent at the end of the year. Johnny Furphy got some playing time as well. He's actually been kind of an elite shooter for us. Cam Jones is shooting 41 from 3. Burries has been better this year. I mean, if I was going to re-sign Nembhard, 23 mil. I know the cap's gone up, but I don't love that extension. I think I'll let him hit free agency for now. I will feel confident that we could bring him back. All right, so Cooper Flag ends up winning MVP. Brandon McCoy is your rookie of the year for the Boston Celtics. Caleb Love, wow, shout out to him. I mean, I'd expect maybe a little bit better three-point shooting, a little bit worse field goal percentage, but he ends up winning 6th man of the year for Portland. Sion James, most improved in Los Angeles. Ace Bailey, clutch player of the year. There's Giannis in Phoenix. Matt Ishbia got his guy. We do get Tyrese Haliburton back on an All-NBA first team, which is good. Do we get any other Pacers here? We do get Dylan Mingo on all-rookie second team. We had a nice end, but still finished as the 6th seed. Like, it's nothing crazy. 48-34 record. So, I mean, only 4 less wins, but we did drop 4 spots in the seeding. The Hornets are really good. Obviously, if we lose, I mean, they got Aiden, who was like a Pacer for a day before Phoenix matched that. So we're going to be taking on Cleveland in round 1. It ain't going to be easy. Last time these 2 teams played, Indiana did win in the 2025 playoffs. So Haliburton obviously at the 1. Nembhard, I don't know. Like, Michael Porter Jr., kind of an elite shooter, but I don't love him at the 2. I guess I'll still go like 28 to Nembhard. That's fine. I like 32 to these guys. We'll go 26 there. I'm going to go, I don't think, Burries was pretty good, but I don't think I'm going to play him too much. Honestly, I may ride the 9-man rotation. I would like to go 38 to Haliburton, 33 to these guys. Let's go 30 to Nembhard. We can do a little bit more to Michael Porter Jr., 1 more to Nesmith, 2 more to Jones. All right, let's see how this goes against Cleveland. They have the really good starting 5. They have Jalen Tyson off the bench, Capella, Beasley, Proctor, and Bassey. We do end up winning game 1, 115 to 90, 26 for Haliburton. Game 2 goes to Indiana, 119-103. There we go. We just won 2 games on the road. Can we take game 3? Bang, there we go. Oh, what? Is that the biggest blowout in playoff history? We just won 177-105. A 34-point triple-double for 20-year-old Cameron Boozer, 29 points for Cam Jones, 24 for Michael Porter Jr., 21 and 10 for Nembhard. That's insane. Wow. Okay. I feel like we're going to beat them. And we end up sweeping them. We won 122-120. We matched up very nicely against them. I mean, I see the Pacers go to the finals all the time in year 2 and year 3 of these saves now. So I'd like to go to the finals. I think we could have gone there last year if Haliburton didn't get hurt. The Knicks are starting Vic Krejci at the 3. They have C-Dub, who's going to UNC. So we played them again. We beat them last year. So the Pacers have now beaten the Knicks 3 years in a row, going for year 4. And we're 3 games away from beating them 4 years in a row, which is like the Daryl Morey, good season, whatever, to the Warriors tweet he does whenever he lost to them on the Rockets. 23 and 10 for Hartenstein against his former team. Game 3 goes to New York, 113-105. 26 for Haliburton. We do win game 4, though, 103-101. Porter Jr. with 21. Boozer with 20. Game 5, we lose this one. Oh, man, by 1. All right, don't lose game 6, please. Okay, we're going to a game 7, which we lost last year in this round to the Chicago Bulls. All right, here we go. Game 7. Everybody's healthy still. We get off. Okay. I hate it here. All right, we're going to lose. That sucks, man. We're down by 28. I mean, we actually came back. Holy shit. Yeah, we're not going to win. You guys get outscored 44-15 at home, and it's like the Mavericks Suns series back in 2022. Ridiculous, man. I mean, Jarris Walker was good. Is he just like 40 million a year good? I don't know. Knicks Sixers in the conference finals. Sixers 1-7. Edgecombe and the Mavericks three-peat. Edgecombe got conference finals MVP. I don't know how Mathurin was in the finals. He was pretty efficient for them in the playoffs. They have JQ next to Embiid. All right, well, another year we lost in 7 in round number 2. The Lakers had the retirement squad with LeBron, Tobias, and Vooch on the same team. Spoelstra, Budenholzer end up retiring as well. LeBron and Kawhi go to the Hall of Fame. Or no, is that Kawhi I read? Yeah. So we'll go here to the lottery. I don't think I have any random picks here. Could be wrong, though, of course. Nope. All right. So, wow. Blazers have 4 from the, I guess they got that Magic pick somehow. Well, they actually, yeah, that's from the Cedric Howard, Yang Hansen trade down. And they have 5 that I was trying to get for the Siakam deal as well. So we have 24 in this draft. I'm going to bring back Rick Carlisle as the head coach. He's going to sign with us. So Sylvester Monroe looks pretty good. He was drafted number 1 overall by the Rockets. So we have Guy Gilliard, who was drafted 6'6" out of Idaho, and Jimmy Gravitt, who was a center, another Hokie we got in this video. I'm going to... do I want to decline the Michael Porter Jr. team option or pick it up? I'm debating like declining Abdelas's team option. I'll pick up all of these, but I could definitely, I think, get something for Michael Porter Jr. if I were to trade him. All right, I'm going to make this trade with the Denver Nuggets. Funny enough, Michael Porter Jr. is going full circle. They're getting Nicolas Abdelas. I'm getting Carter Knox, who was a 23rd pick in the 26th draft, but they want to shed some money, and the Cronkies, they want to get under the tax. So we're going to get Christian Brown over here to Denver, which doesn't mean Nembhard's gone, but I'm definitely monitoring his contract situation. He doesn't have any real deals just yet. So I'm not gonna, I have like no need to sign him right away. I believe I can also sign Bryce Sensabaugh without having to re-announce the rights on anybody. So let's do that. And like I said, I'm just going to keep an eye on Nembhard. I'm probably going to get him some deal. So let's see. So he's got 3 offers now. Nothing is real. If I did 5 for 125, I'll live with that. So let's give him that. I don't think I'm going to get out Miami. Really? No way. You guys are trying to... Oh my god, I feel like I've had the worst free agency luck in this video between Mathurin, even Janai Broome, Jarris Walker. Now the Heat bumping up the price for Nembhard. So, well, oh, man, that's going to cost me a little bit, actually. I was going to get him 5 for 125, and now it's going to be 5 for 156. So you're going to cost me about $6 million in cap space every year for that. Thank you, Pat Riley. I'm going to give Isaiah Jackson a 2-year deal with $20 million behind Isaiah Hartenstein. Furphy, I may give him a 1-year deal at the end of free agency. I'm going to renounce the rights on Jalen Smith. Yeah, I'm going to give Furphy $8 million, which I think triggers the no-trade clause. Cam Jones and Peter come back on the QOs. Nembhard regresses. Interesting. Boozer's the highest overall on this team. Barry's up to an 83 overall. I think we do have a lot of assets in place if we did want to make some type of big trade deadline trade. Haliburton, let's just work the extension. This team is getting so expensive. So I think this is like a 1-year window with this expensive core. I may release, I don't want to release Talion Peter. I'll do Gravitt, my recent rookie. I'm actually going to trade away Aaron Nesmith to the Brooklyn Nets. End of an era here. He's been here since 2023, 6 full seasons. I'm going to trade him for Curtis Kemp, who was a first-round pick, and a 2030 first-rounder from Brooklyn. So I was thinking about releasing Curtis Kemp. I don't know if I want to release Carter Knox. I may just, I mean, Kemp was just the first-round pick. I mean, I probably should release Talion Peter. Don't tell anybody, but I'm going to cut that tie a little bit, which kind of sucks because I would like to keep him for most of the video. I know he's a new pacer from Liberty going into next year's season. And yeah, like since I signed Bryce Sensabaugh, I didn't really need Aaron Nesmith anymore. So I would like to go probably just like 8 minutes here to Cam Jones, which is a little bit of a fall off. We'll do 9. So the bench is pretty stacked. It's Nembhard, Berries, Sensabaugh, Mingo, Jackson, and Jones with Christian Brown. Well, no, I need to get him minutes. This is a deep team. I guess good GM, like if I was a good GM, I probably would have just let Nembhard walk to Miami. But I just want to see who's the hot hand this year, and I can consolidate some of the depth at the deadline. And this team is cooking at the deadline. We are 37-12. We have an 8.3 point differential, the highest in the East. Still have ways to go to be in that tier 1 of Western Conference teams. We've dealt with some injuries this year, most notably to Isaiah Hartenstein, but he is healthy right now. I think, like I said, I could consolidate some of this depth. Dylan Mingo's taken a step this year. Berries is taking a step this year. Nembhard is good, not great. I don't know. I'm going to get, I think, potentially a little frisky here. I don't know if I'm going to look on the block, like if I wanted to get like a big upgraded center, a decent upgraded shooting guard, or the 3. Does that say TJ McConnell is still in this league at an 84 overall? No freaking way. McConnell, 84. Wow. Wow, he did not regress, and the Spurs have Brunson. What? It's also funny, I didn't mention, but Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham playing together is kind of ironic since I don't think they like each other. All right, can I get J-Dub from OKC? They have Peterson, DeBanza, Stokes. They don't need him. Now, they want Cameron Boozer, who you're not getting. I would give you Christian Brown, which would put me off about $23 million. I mean, could I do Nemhard? I would probably throw in Walker in this deal too. Could I do Nemhard, Brown, and 3 first-round picks for J-Dub? Getting J-Dub next to Haliburton would be electric. They're going to say no. What about if I throw in a 4th first-rounder? Come on, can we get this deal done from Brooklyn? Damn it, they really will only do it for Cameron Boozer, which I'm not trading him. All right, I may sacrifice a little bit of defense here, but I'm going to try to go after Alperen Şengün. I would give up probably Christian Brown just because I want to keep the OG Nemhard. I would probably have to give up Isaiah Hartenstein for Şengün. Could we just do a 2-for-1? They're going to say no, and I will include this Brooklyn first rounder in 2030, which has some value, and they agreed to that. Wow, that didn't cost a lot. We just got Alperen Şengün here to Indiana. We didn't have the best offense in the world, and I lose a little bit of depth there, but we are now going to have, like, we just were the 7th ranked offensive team. Hopefully we can get better in the East. We're obviously going to start Şengün a bunch of minutes a night. We'll go 33 to Şengün. Like, I kind of want to continue Jarris Walker in the starting 5. I don't know why they benched all my starters. We'll get Nemhard in the starting 5 as well. So Nemhard will get like 25. We're going to go 36 to Haliburton, 35 to Boozer, 30, like Jarris Walker has been really good, I won't lie. 32 to Walker, and then that leaves me with about 9 minutes here. I would like to go about 15 to Mingo. Cam Jones doesn't want to get benched for Mingo, even though I may have to just play the upside there. So yeah, like Carter Knox, Furphy, they're not going to play at all. So Cooper Flag ends up winning MVP. He's just a stud. The #1 pick, Sylvester Monroe. Just another guy the Rockets got to pay, so maybe they were okay with that Şengün trade financially. Mark Daigneault, Coach of the Year for the 65-win OKC Thunder. Cameron Boozer, All-NBA second team, 11 rebounds, 4.8 assists, 47-90 or 47-39, 84 splits. Şengün ends up on All-NBA second team, but we do not get Haliburton on third team, unfortunately. We did capture the 1 seed in the East. We finished with a 9.3 point differential. I forget what it was before the break, but offensively, we didn't really get much better. We actually got, I guess, technically worse after the Şengün trade. He averaged 19 and 9. And let's construct a rotation. We're going up against the Bulls in round 1. Not fun. They think we should start Berries over Nemhard. And honestly, I'm okay to try that. I kind of like Sensabaugh as well. I might just say screw it and start Bryce Sensabaugh, man. I kind of trust that shot the most. So let's go 18 to Nemhard, 18 to Berries. We're going to go 37 to Haliburton, 37 to Boozer. I can't play Cam Jones, I feel like, and Dylan Mingo. We'll play Cam Jones for now. Actually, no, I think Dylan Mingo is a little bit better in 2K. So we'll go 15 to Jackson, 15 to Mingo. Cam Jones will be in there, and if an injury happens, we'll go 35 or 34 to Şengün. We'll do about 28 to Sensabaugh, and then we'll go 22 there, 21 to Berries and Nemhard. Please beat Chicago. I don't know, man. Chicago has like the most mid teams ever, but they end up like making it to the conference finals. We're up 3-0, and we do sweep them. Boozer 24 and 11. He dominated Şengün and Boozer. Very fun offensive duo. We're taking on Boston, who has a very good team of McCoy, White, Brown, Tatum, Mark Williams. They have Chris Sinak, Christian Collins, Josh Hart, Jackson Hayes off the bench. We do win game 1. I know Celtics fans and Pacers fans would love to see this series. I don't know. They kind of have a bromance, it feels like, between these two teams because the Celtics gave the Pacers a lot of respect, which I get, for the 24 conference finals. And I thought that was going to be the conference finals this year, but somehow the Knicks beat the Celtics. Still, as a Knicks fan, I can't believe the Knicks were in the conference finals this year. We ended up beating them in games 3 and 4. 35 and 17 for Boozer in game 4. He did suffer a bruised left knee. Hopefully it doesn't affect him too much. So we're in the conference finals for the first time since 2025. John Tonje led the Celtics in points there because we lost in game 7 in the first 2 years. So here we are, game 1 against Cleveland. We do end up winning this one, 115-94. Boozer 23, 11 and 11. Game 2, bang, bang. We did beat the Cavs last year in round 1, right? Come on, go up 3-0. Oh, who got hurt? Oh, Şengün. How bad is it? I mean, he's down 9 overall. It feels bad. He pulled his lower back muscle. He's out 2 to 4 weeks. So Isaiah Jackson is the center. Do I even have a third stringer? Oh, God. That's what I should have did at the deadline. All right. I will change. I mean, Boozer can kind of stagger some minutes. We'll go 30 to Jackson. I mean, Walker can kind of stagger some minutes at the 5, I guess, as well. Sensabaugh has been an elite three-point shooter for us. 41% from 3. We'll go 40 to Haliburton. And then I guess I'll give the last spot to Cam Jones, even though I kind of need another big man. I mean, yeah. We'll see how they stagger the minutes. Game 3 does go to Indiana. It doesn't matter. We end up winning by 31. In Game 4, we end up sweeping them. We are 12 Wow, 67 for Boozer and Walker. What a wing duo. But can we stop the modern day dynasty of the Dallas Mavericks, right? Like, this is better than maybe Golden State, or they're up there. Cooper Flag just won 3 straight MVPs, and they've won 3 straight finals. They ended up becoming the 3 seed. They beat the Spurs in 6, beat the Thunder in 5. So let's see what happens. I mean, we do have a very good team. It just sucks Şengün is out for 1 to 2 weeks. We do end up winning game 1 by 6. 42 and 10 for Cooper Flag, 30 and 14 for Jarris Walker. I'm not sure if they have any injuries. Doesn't look like Corey Kispert is hurt, but not the end of the world for them. We do end up winning game 2, 115-98. We were 2 games away from winning the NBA Finals. Haliburton went 2 of 10 and we still won 2-1. Nobody said it was going to be easy. 37 for Cooper Flag, 16 for Boogie Fland. We do go up 3-1. That is the massive victory there in game 4. 3-1 is so much different than 2-2. They do force a game 5. Oh, man. Boozer fouled out in 28 minutes. Is okay, Şengün, I don't want to risk it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We lost by 1 in overtime. Don't do this to me. We lost game 7 the last 2 years in round number 2. We do have Şengün back for this game, which he hasn't played since round 1, so I have no idea how I feel about that. Cam Jones out of the rotation. Let's go about 13 to Jackson. I mean, Nembhard, like, who is struggling in the finals? Because I will not be playing them too much in game 7. Haliburton, well, he's the one exception. Cam Jones, he's out of the rotation. Sensabaugh is kind of struggling. Burries is also kind of struggling in a way with the efficiency. So I may go like 18 of Burries. We'll go 33 there. Maybe I go a little bit less to Haliburton and Sensabaugh. We'll go 34 there. I don't know. I'm scared. Mingo can play 20. Game 7. I mean, the last 2 game 7s we've done, it didn't end well. I know we're winning, but that first quarter was kind of scary. They're going to come back. There's a run in the third quarter. They're up by 6. Oh, my God. We're down by 3. I mean, it's not dead. Okay, we're up by 3. Up by 5. Can the defense hold up? We're up by 3. Oh, God. Up by 1. They're going to... Oh, my God. Thank God we just scored right there. We went on a little bit of a drought. 101, 105. 2 minutes to go, please. We're up by 2. Come on, can somebody score? We're up by 1. Oh my God, we're tied. Oh, we're gonna watch this. All right. Of course they have the ball. We got Boozer in. I think that's sensible. I think we got the whole starting 5 in. Outside of, yeah, Nembhard's not. Or oh God, Cooper Flag. He's so good. He's hitting that. Yeah, that was the easiest shot ever. I forget who the shooting guard is. Oh, Sensible is the shooting guard. So is Walker in? No, Walker's not in, so I guess Walker is on the bench. Haliburton, oh, he blows right by their guard. Haliburton with the left hand, that's good. That was Corey Kispert, because they have Kispert, Flag, Lively, I see on the floor. I think I saw Anthony Davis is on the floor, and the last player would be in the corner there to the left, which I can't see. Cooper Flag, though, going right at Barry's. Oh, my God, man. He's like modern-day LeBron James in this game. We actually can't stop him. Oh, boy. All right, so the other guy is Gafford. So they have 3 bigs, basically 4 if you count Cooper. I mean, Haliburton, go right at Kispert, but he misses the layup. We're going to lose in game 7, aren't we? I have no confidence we're going to win this. This lineup sucks, man. Haliburton is guarding Anthony Davis. Boozer, please let Gafford. Oh, we fouled him. What? Luckily, Gafford did miss the first, but he makes the second. So it's still a 1-possession game. I would like to do the 2-for-1 here. That would be wise, but we need to score on the first possession. All right, so Haliburton is just trying to go iso ball. He's forcing it. Oh, that's gonna go. Oh, man, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. Haliburton goes to the line. He's fouled by Boogie Fland. I need Haliburton to go 2 for 2. He knocks on the first. We have no reason to foul. We have a timeout. Just we can't allow a 3. Haliburton knocks down both. I don't know what the CPU is going to do. Just please don't foul. There's no point in fouling. Okay, good. We're not going to foul. Haliburton, I mean, we don't have a great defense. Walker is a good defender. Can he stay in front of Flag, though? Good defense. Good defense. He misses it. Let's go. Oh, my God. We have a chance to win it. Oh, my God. I'm so nervous. All right, let's see what happens here. We are down by 1. 20 seconds to go. The dance cam is in full effect. I don't know why it won't let me skip past the dance cam. So we're watching this for 40 more seconds. All right, let's see what happens here. I just had to sit there for the last minute watching that timeout unfold. I mean, Rick Carlisle coaching against his former team. I'd even mention that. Oh, man. Just go to Haliburton. I don't know. Just go to Haliburton. Let him cook, man. We know about that 2025 playoff run. You know you can waste time, 2K. You know you don't have to score right away. And he's going to try to score right away. Haliburton with the left hand. It's good. Oh, my God. Let's go. But we need to stop Cooper Flag. Can Jarris Walker be the Cooper Flag stopper? This is like trying to throw Kawhi in 2014 on LeBron James, which is kind of a sick comparison. 5 seconds. Oh, my God. They kick it over to Boogie Flag. To Cooper Flag. Please. No. No. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! The Indiana Pacers. I just saw Shane Green on his hands and knees. Oh my god, we just won the NBA Finals. Cooper Flag. I thought that was going in, man. Cooper Flag missed the game winner. Wow, what a way to win Game 7 of the NBA Finals. He's Jarris Walker's 2014 Kawhi. I'm so glad I gave him that extension and I matched the Kings offer. Let's go. And we just kind of ended the dynasty. They just won 3 in a row. They were going for the 4-peat, but no, the Indiana Pacers said, if injuries didn't happen over the last few years, maybe we would have stopped you earlier, but we get it done, and we just won, I think, the 2029 NBA Finals. I think I would give Jarris Walker the Finals MVP just for that. And Finals MVP is going to be Cameron Boozer, 23.7 points, 9.5 rebounds, 4 assists. That was the Pascal Siakam return. How about that? So that's gonna be for me. Hope you guys did enjoy this Indiana Pacers rebuild. I had a fun time doing that one. Would love to know what you guys thought of it down below. What do you think is in store for the Pacers' future? Just because they won't have Haliburton next year. Miles Turner's in Milwaukee. Let me know what you guys think down below. Hope you guys did enjoy. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.